You know that feeling when something just isn't right? Last night, as I slid my hand under the pillow to retrieve my phone, I found a crumpled note instead. The words "I'm in the walls" were scribbled in frantic, almost desperate handwriting. I laughed it off as a prank by my little brother, but as the night deepened, a faint scratching emerged from the darkness. It was coming from the walls, a persistent, rhythmic noise that seemed to pulse with my heartbeat. As I lay there, paralyzed by an inexplicable dread, I realized this wasn't a prank. Something was terribly wrong. Today, the scratching hasn't stopped. It follows me from room to room, echoing through the plaster like a sinister lullaby. I texted my brother, asking if he was messing with me, but the reply was instant and confused. He swore he had nothing to do with the note or the sounds. My parents, away on a weekend trip, are unreachable, leaving me alone with whatever lurks behind the walls. In the daylight, I attempted to convince myself it was just the house settling or some pest scuttling about. But each time I paused, the noise resumed with renewed vigor, as if responding to my fear. I decided to investigate, tapping along the walls, hoping to find a loose board or some logical explanation. But as my knuckles rapped against the plaster near my closet, the scratching intensified, more urgent and deliberate. It was as if whatever was in there knew I was close and wanted me to find it. My mind raced with images of hidden intruders or trapped animals, each more terrifying than the last. Desperation clawed at me, urging me to call the police, yet something held me back, a whisper of doubt that they would believe me. As night fell again, the house seemed to close in around me. The scratching now had a voice, a soft, shuffling whisper that seemed to form words I couldn't quite catch. I pushed my ear against the wall, straining to understand, when I felt a breath, warm and close, against my cheek. "Let me out," it sighed, sending a chill down my spine that froze me in place. In that moment, I realized this was no prank. Whatever was in the walls was alive, and it was calling for me. As I stumbled back, the walls themselves seemed to exhale, filling the room with a cold, oppressive air. I knew then that this was only the beginning, and that whatever was hidden within these walls was far from finished with me.